Hello, I'm live here. I had put this out yesterday. Please say hi in a comment and tell me where you're tuning in from, and also tag anyone, and please share this. My intent today is to offer support in a unique and intense time that we're experiencing here on planet Earth. I choose to be part of the solution and use the knowledge, gifts, and tools and resources I put out into the world as a benefit at this time. So thanks for hitting an emoji button, or the point of your commenting and hitting the emoji button does help get this out on people's feeds. I'm going to talk just briefly about our current experience and how it's affecting us internally and what's going on. And then I have a clearing that I've written. Last night I sat down and I wrote, one of my gifts is being able to tune in to the global energy and come up with scripts that really put into words what we're experiencing in a global experience. And so I've got this clearing that I'll tell you why it works, how it works, but that is really one of the focal points of me going live today. I want to offer a resource that's incredibly timely and supportive to help you with calming your nervous system. The first thing I want to say is it's normal to feel shock, fear, and some trauma right now to varying degrees, depending on your life experience. I have lived through quite a bit of trauma in my life, and I noticed 2 days ago that this was triggering my PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. I've dealt with that on and off. I've healed it considerably. So it was a little disconcerting that I'm like, you're kidding me. I haven't had to feel this for years. Years I have not felt that vulnerability, that sense of being ungrounded, pulled out. Noticing I had already, the cycle in PTSD typically is we'll act out in behaviors. Mine are picking, breaking out. My face breaks out. I had cystic acne break out on my nose. And my behaviors then present as incessant picking, and then food becomes an obsession, and I eat poorly. And I wasn't even conscious that I was enrolled in these activities until 2 days ago. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I notice my behavior and put a consciousness on it and say, I'm experiencing PTSD right now. And then I got angry. And then you move into kind of being numb because you feel this sense of powerlessness. So everyone has experienced some degree of trauma in their life. It's just to whatever degree. Be open to the fact that this is affecting you, and you want to get conscious and help yourself, aid yourself through it, so you're not stuck in this energy. You'll feel pulled out, ungrounded, and go through these various phases with it. I now am grounding myself. Now that I'm aware, I'm in the space of a little bit of, I've moved through the anger and the apathy, but now I'm like, let's be a solution. Let's be productive. I used my I Am Grounded oil. The one thing about my essential oils, they're super potent. They're very high quality blends. And so the I Am Grounded is going to be very supportive right now. The I Am Healthy and the I Am Calm oil. Those can all be found at caroltuttle.com. Now, the other thing that we tend to employ is you try and stay positive to counteract the fear. Now, I have a little different approach, and that's what we're going to do today. You actually want to go into the energy you're trying to avoid or counter. You want to move into it. You want to drop into it and go, I'm freaking scared right now. You want to be honest. You want to put words to the energy. You want to put words to the emotion. You want to account for it. Because what happens when you do this, you open it. It opens up and you pull in light, and you actually now shift it. You change it. So rather than just countering it, trying to it's going to come back at you, you want to go into it. So we're going to do that in this clearing today. We're going to go into it by putting a voice to all that we're feeling and thinking. And that's why I've written the script. Then when we're in it, we are going to go to a place of believing that we're going to be okay. Then we're going to reframe it. We're going to re-script the energy. We're going to give it a new direction. And that's how this works. It's very powerful. I use tapping because it's the easiest self-applied strategy. And my tapping is a little different than what some of the more universal tapping approaches are. I've blended and taken my background in rapid eye therapy, and I've actually combined the modality of tapping with my rapid eye therapy training. So that's the whole idea, is you go into the energy, open it up by being real with it, putting voice to it, to what you're thinking and feeling. And then when you're there, you're in that, you can reframe it. You can reprogram the energy. And so this is a public offering, and I want to invite you to use this as often as you need it. Now, the interesting thing, I believe that we will move through this. Will it change our world? Our world doesn't look anything like we're used to right now. We do not recognize the world we're in. That's very jarring. We like familiarity. I mean, that's why we stay in dysfunction, and we keep going with, we stay with what's familiar, even with bad habits. But this is at a new level. This is an energy we've never dealt with. I feel that. I feel it's different. I feel it's a little freaky at times. I feel like I'm in a movie. And yet I trust it's for the highest and greatest good. We are at choice right now. The choice is, what do I choose to create with this? Many things are, we're vulnerable because decisions are made beyond our, a lot of people in high level positions of influence make decisions. And I just have to trust, and that'll be part of the reframe, that we want to flow the energy of inspiration to that with those that are influencing the bigger playing out of this. So we have a lot of power to influence the course of this because it's new. That's what's exciting. It's new. We can create something amazing from this as we move through the uncertainty, but be honest with your fear. It's okay. This will be something you can take back into your families, and it'd be a really good thing right now to talk to very authentically and even admit to your children, Mom and Dad are a little scared here, but we have a lot that we can rely on. When I woke up this morning and I just moved through my morning, I had, again, you go from being in the, what I call the Google Earth perspective. We're hearing about pretty much every case of coronavirus infection. What if we had to listen to and have a report of every car crash that killed someone? That would just, that's traumatizing. And so because of the newness of this, everything's being, it's just, there's a lot of spotlights on it, and that's fine. That's fine. And precautions are great. I'm okay with all the precautions that are being taken. Great. I'm okay that people are kind of freaking out and probably overbuying toilet paper. I extend grace. They're getting triggered. Their root chakra is being blown open just like mine. Two of the lowest vibration energies we can be in right now is fear and judgment. So let's just trust that everyone's doing the best they can in a time that is unsettling. It's okay. And I choose to offer an energy that can contribute to the solution. And what do I have in my world that I have a lot of stuff in my world that can help at this time, a lot of healing resources. And so when it comes to your root chakra, what this is doing is blowing it open. And what happens then is the energy of eons of programming rise to the surface. Survival energy, the whole ancestral energy of, I got to watch my back, I'm going to get eaten alive kind of stuff. The ancient brain kicks in, which is survival. The survival brain kicks in. That's okay. That's just expect that. It's just don't choose to let it become the most prevalent, notice it. Okay, I've got my really old programming kicking up of survival energy. I'm going to die. It's the end of the world. Doomsday event. My brain is like running these thoughts that are, how heavily programmed are we from media that paints these stories right and left? Come on. by the droves, we go to these movies that we're watching ourselves in one of those movies right now. We're heavily programmed to let this feel like we have no power. And the truth is we have a lot of power. The power of how we choose to be in this experience is the most powerful choice we have, because energetically we influence the direction of it. And so be mindful of yourself. Really, you're accountable to yourself and your family right now. Let everybody else do whatever, let them buy their toilet paper, hey, I bought some water yesterday. I stocked up on some things. I admitted to myself, I've got some survival stuff coming up. I'm gonna, it's okay. I'm gonna have some grace for myself and others. It is what it is. Okay, so let's start with checking in with yourself. We're going to do this right now, this clearing. Now, what we're doing, for those of you that are new to this, we're tapping on points. Acupressure points run along your meridian system. Your meridians are your energy pathways. Those energy pathways stimulate your thoughts and feelings. Those thoughts and feelings are connected to your nervous system, which then affect your immune system. As we tap on the pressure points, it's putting voice to our fear, to our emotion, to our thinking. We're releasing it. We're clearing it. We're using the phrases, letting go of, clearing. We are accounting for the energy. We're letting our system dispel it and transmute it. We're letting it go. We're calming down the nervous system. Then we will do a reframe. Now we're going to tap into what I believe is a universal healing system we all have, a God-given system of wellness, truth, embodied in our being, in our personal energy system, in our biology. And that is, as we tap on statements that recognize the truth that we all carry, we activate that. We bring it to the forefront. We make it present in us. Now, the thing that will be interesting is there's this dilemma in our sort of cultural experience, societal experience, that it's like being real and choosing to stay in truth and positivity at the same time. So again, you don't want to be apathetic, and you don't want to be in denial. So you want to be honest and authentic. And you'll find a lot of the reframes that I'm offering you today really speak to that. And you're going to be able to resonate with a couple that I want you to pick out after we're all done, go back and watch this again and say, these 3 phrases really ring true for me. I'm going to grab onto those and really bring that into kind of a daily mantra so that I stay in, I'm dealing with what is, I'm dealing with the current reality, and I'm choosing to put my attention on this potential outcome. Because as I be it, I create it. And as you're tapping, you can give you a lot of choices here. You can just I'm not going to tell you, I'll follow along with me, our familiar tappers, because for the benefit of, I'm not going to tell you where to place your fingers. If you're not able to keep up with me or you can't do the tapping, that's okay. We're all networked here. Just listen. You're going to clear. We're all triggered right now. Don't worry about it. You don't need to stimulate this. It's coming up. It is processing. Everybody's processing right now. Be patient with each other. I just had a little tiff with my daughter-in-law, Jalea, who I never, ever, ever have upsets with. And I said, Jalea, I'm triggered right now. And she goes, well, so am I. And I said, okay, well, goodbye. And we're fine. We're good. But I'm like, I get it. There's a lot going on. And so a lot of grace, a lot of let's just say, you know what? We need to move on from that topic. We need to just, deal with back to basics here. So it's okay. We're processing. If you want to just touch the points, that's fine too. Do what's correct for you right now. I will be adding this script, the actual written script, to the Healing Center Facebook group. The other thing I'm going to be doing today is after I get, when I'm done with this clearing, I'm going to record a video for each of our Facebook groups. We oversee 8 Facebook groups that collectively we moderate close to 30,000 people. And I have a special message, and I want to share my thoughts with each of the groups. So you can look for those as well. I'll be doing that today as well. So I'm grateful I have some. We're going to start now with tuning into your body. Where do you tend to feel the stress? Notice any of your behaviors that have been tripped up lately. As I mentioned, I noticed was being triggered with some eating, abnormal eating for me, kind of trying to, sort of a checking out, picking. They're all PTSD. You want to check out. You want to dissociate. And your behaviors will typically represent that. I have a lot of great videos on YouTube as well that will help you through this time as well. A lot of healing resources there. Where in your body do you notice it? Just thank your body for being pain, that it's strong and it's coming through this. Notice the kind of thoughts you've been running in the last week. The one thing that's been, I think, especially triggering is how quickly this is all escalated, the speed in which this is happening. We can type profile everything. I'm glad I'm a type 3, so I can represent the positive side of type 3 energy, because the coronavirus is a type 3 energy. It's a type 3-1 energy. It's swift moving, fast acting. I'm sorry. But the coronavirus itself is an intelligence with no agenda. We can actually transmute it into love. It's not the bad guy here. Now, repeat after me this intention. Then we're going to do some deep breathing. Then we're going to get into the clearing. Repeat after me, either out loud or in your mind. I am clearing the fear, tension, and stress that I'm experiencing, and I'm connecting with a divine sense of peace and calm. Because you can find the peace and calm in nature. The thing is, the planet is a space of peace and calm. You go anywhere where there's not the presence of mankind, of humanity, there's peace and calm. The angst, the stress, the tension, the trauma we're feeling right now is human-made. Because there's so much of it, this intention opens our energy system, our crown chakra, to asking for divine energy of peace and calm to be fed to us, a source more powerful than us, a God-given grace that can instill in us to support us at this time. Okay? Take a deep inhale and exhale. Another deep inhale and exhale. Drop into your body. Feel your feet, wiggle your toes. We're a lot of dissociating from the body right now. If your children are acting out, that's one reason. They're probably running your energy for you. That's why you want to own this, because you want to move it out of your family system so your children can get grounded and feel some peace. Your children are in a good position, quite honestly. This is a virus that's not, they're not prone to it. That's the good. There's a lot of good news in this. Deep inhale and exhale again. Okay. Tap on the side of your hand. This will start the connection with your meridian system, and repeat after me. Even though we are moving through uncertain times, I can choose to believe everything is going to be okay. At any point, if you feel you need to switch sides, that's fine too. Repeat after me. Even though I am really, really scared at times, I'm ready to feel more peace. Even though I don't know what's going to happen next, I'm choosing to trust all will be well. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Tapping on the inside of your eye, repeat after me. Letting go of fear, scared, don't know what to do. Why is this happening? Releasing all of the uncertainty, overwhelm. I don't even know if my choices are motivated by fear or trying to be safe. There's such a fine line between fear and being smart. We've never been through this before. Keep breathing. The world is going to end. This is it. It's what's been talked about for eons. Scared. Unreal. Feels like I'm in a science fiction movie. Keep breathing. Letting go of trauma. Stirring up my PTSD. Eating for comfort. Headaches. Not sleeping well. Is this the coronavirus I'm feeling? I just coughed. Oh no. Scared to touch anything out in public. Scared to go anywhere. Stressed. Deep breath in and out. Keep tapping, releasing, and repeating. The anger. Pissed off. This planet is so messed up. Is this a conspiracy? I don't even know what to believe anymore. Is it politically motivated? Tired of all the manipulation. Having to depend on the news and leaders I don't even trust anymore. Who can we trust anymore? Releasing all of the, it's happening so fast. Every time I hear the news, more crisis is reported. When will this end? I don't like all this unknown change caused by this virus. Disappointment. Sadness. Canceling trips. Canceling events. Children are let down. They don't understand. What do I say to them? I don't want to scare them. It's not fair. Not fair for my children. It's not right. Where's God? Why is God letting this happen? Anger at God. God's not there for me. Let it all go. Releasing. I have to stay stressed so people see I care. I can't act like everything is normal. Then people will think I'm apathetic. This feels so different. Unlike anything we've ever been through before. So scared of the unknown. Releasing all the stress, fear, PTSD, trauma of the unknown, any and all trapped emotion. Let it all go. Add any of your own. I'm sure you had other things come up for you. Just notice it as you're tapping and breathe it out. Some deep inhales and exhales as we keep tapping till we get to the crown of the head. See, it's good to put words to this. Let's move this energy. Let's change it. Putting a voice to energy, putting acknowledgement to it, accounting for the energy. Now we can change it. Deep inhale and exhale. It's kind of like, ooh, even wipe your body off. Shake it off. Just like, and as you're letting it go, we're transmuting it. We're not sending all that junk out into the world. Don't worry about that. All right, put your hand on your heart energy, your heart chakra right here. Repeat after me. This is a big one. Whenever your children are nervous, you're nervous, this is going to be a really good, just this little step right here. I am okay no matter what happens. Your heart knows that. Your soul knows that. I am okay no matter what happens. My family is okay no matter what happens. I choose that. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Now we're going to reframe the energy. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. I am informed. As I stay informed, I respond to what is correct for me and my family. I easily follow my inspired action. I am knowing the difference between fear and intuition. I am being guided. My family is being watched over. I am being watched over as I guide my family. Thank you, God. I know a greater good can come from this. I am noticing the positives that are a result of this global crisis. The good in people. The kindness and desire for a better world. The opportunity to believe in humanity. I'm grateful for my healthy immune system. I'm making choices that keep my health and immune system strong. I'm grateful for my family's strong health. I am knowing when to stay home and when to go out. I make smart choices. I am grateful for the newfound calm I am feeling. The peace that is being granted me and others. I am grateful for the grace of God seeing us through this. Take a deep breath in. Place your hand on your heart chakra energy again. I'm okay no matter what happens. I am okay no matter what happens. I am okay no matter what happens. Continue tapping. Thank you, God, for inspiring those who make decisions to do that which is in the highest good of all concerned. This one's my favorite one. I'm saying it again. Thank you, God, for inspiring those, and they are listening, who make decisions to do that which is in the highest good of all concerned. for keeping us safe, for having this pandemic pass quickly and with ease. That the end of this pandemic is in sight. That I know when to turn off the news. That I'm enjoying the extra time I have with my family. That my children feel safe and happy. That we are inspired on how to make the best of this situation. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let that, what we've reframed now, drop down into your feet. Ground it. Imagine all this new energy. We've reprogrammed the energy. Breathe in. As you exhale, the energy drops down into your root chakra, goes down your legs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and it plugs into the earth. You can even move your feet up and down. You're grounding this new energy. We've got, I do think it's timely and inspired. A great place to put yourself is the Carol Tuttle Healing Center. You can get your 2 weeks. It's a great time to take advantage of your free 2 weeks. But we're starting Monday, the chakra healing plan, and I guarantee you our chakras are all getting blown open by this, especially the root chakra, because again, this is serving as a great purpose to help us shift to a better place. We can choose into that. I am someone that wants to guide people in that. It'd be a great place to put yourself for the next 4 weeks in a place of healing. So you can check that out at healwithcarol.com. And I'm going to end now with using my, I have a Tibetan singing bowl set for each of the 7 chakras. This is the root chakra. So we're going to ground this energy. I'll just play this for a little bit, and then I'm going to just end without saying any more.